What's up, RockTheBolt Nation? It's your boy Tank back again one more time, coming at you live with Week 6 of the off-season predictions. Boy, before we get started, word is that LT number 21 for the Chargers, or was for the Chargers, now is for the Chargers again. It will be retiring tomorrow or Monday, because I don't know if he'll be out by Monday. But he is retiring, and he's going to sign on with the Chargers, and he'll retire as the Chargers. I was hoping that, me personally, I would love to see him play at least one more season with us, kind of help Ryan Matthews out. But hey, he's done. He's hanging up the cleats with his head held high. He's probably the best running back the Chargers have ever seen. I just wish he could have put a ring on it. So LT, I salute you. You've been a great person. You're a great person. You're fun to watch. And the Chargers, all we can say is just thank you. And we can't wait to see you get in the Hall of Fame. Let's start the show. Alright, Nation, so our first team on this part series is the Houston Texans. What else can I say about the Houston Texans that hasn't been already shown by them? They had a stellar season last season, making their first playoff appearance under the hem of Schwab. Even though he went down, but they had a rookie going there, handled business, TG Yates, I believe. Of course, they end up beating the Bengals, but lost to the Ravens in the division round. But regardless or not, they made their first playoff appearance and did spectacular for their a winning season for the Texans. Who would have thought, right? Anyways, what this leads up to what is going to happen this coming up season. I believe the Texans the South is theirs right now. Colts are nowhere near where they should be. Titans, Jaguars, no. Texans are the top dog in the AFC South. Unfortunately, they lost a couple people. Most notably, they lost Mario Williams. But that's alright, because they were able to pick up a draft. They drafted in the first round a defensive end by the name of Whitney Mercilus. I think I said that right, but he's from Illinois, defensive end. And also, they were able to give Adrian Foster a long-term contract that obviously that was his. I believe I remember when I first seen him come out there, he was a beast. I'm glad they gave that to him. Defense, they can only get better. They may have lost Mario Williams, but like I said, they came back. They added much needed depth to their defense. A couple receivers they picked up too. I really do see the Texans doing good this year. I have them going in, actually improving to 11-5. I believe this is their division. They will not lose it this season. If they do, wow, I'll be shocked. All right, guys, this is the quick hits. Check it out. Alright, so our next one is the New Orleans Saints. Bounty Gate. What else can I say? That speaks for itself. New Orleans Saints, what came off of probably one of a great season, a record-breaking was Drew Brees breaking the all-time passing record, to this horrible offseason where things were getting flown out, like people were putting bounties on people's heads, trying to knock people out for money. Come on. I think that's a little below us. But regardless or not, the Saints have a lot to work to do outside, inside their office, and also on the field. Anyways, the big concern right now is locking up Drew Brees. Drew Brees has yet to sign another contract. He is negotiating. He doesn't want what they want to give him. He wants something more, which I believe they're going to need to do it since Sean Payton will not be coaching this season. This also leads to the fact that Drew Brees, if it wasn't for Sean Payton, Drew Brees is the next person to know this offense. So they need to get him locked up. I don't see the Saints doing too much. They really focus on defense this offseason, picking up a lot of defensive players for what they got in the draft and also the free agency. But I don't see them doing that good this season. Not bad, but just not as good as they could be doing. I have them going at 10-6. Let's look at the quick hits. And the next team up is the Green Bay Packers. The Packers led the NFL last season, going toe-to-toe with some of the best teams and beating the best. One of my favorite games last season was the Monday night game against the Saints. boy, those two gunslingers were going out, Aaron Rodgers and Drew Brees. But at the end, the Packers came out on top. But all that doesn't matter if you can't do good in the post. And one of the biggest concerns the Packers had was not only protecting Aaron Rodgers, but their defensive problems. That's one of the things I found out. Even when the Chargers faced the Packers, we were able to score on them pretty easily, even though they kept scoring on us more than we scored on them. So what they did this past offseason was not only draft a bunch of defensive players, they also picked up a veteran offensive lineman and Jeff Saturday for the center for them to keep Aaron Rodgers safe. And I do believe this Packard machine is not yet done, because Aaron Rodgers he's still in his prime. He is good to go. Packers always have a solid team. I do expect them to do really good. I expect them to go really hard this offseason. I have them going at 12-4. Let's see the quick hits. Alright guys, and the next team is the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens had a great season last year, able to win their division and also make a good run in the playoffs, only to lose to the New England Patriots by 3 points. But nonetheless, they still have a solid team around them, with Joe Flacco keeping the offense on lock with his quarterback skills, and also on the defensive side, Ray Lewis, although old, is still a veteran and still handles business, still to be feared. This offseason, they were able to add some more depth to the defensive side. Since Terrell Suggs got hurt over some basketball game, I believe, they added a few more defensive players in the draft. Offensively, they look really good. They still got, I believe, Smith, their receiver, Torrey Smith, I believe, is a great receiver they have. He's a diamond in the rough. Really good guy. I really expect him to do great things for them. Mason retired. But anyways, it doesn't matter, because the Ravens, I believe the Ravens are still the top team in their division as well. I have them going at 11-5 this season. Alright, so let's guys go ahead and check out the quick hits for them. And our last team for this episode is the San Francisco 49ers. This is the team that shocked everybody, even their own fans. You know, having an 8-8 season the season before, picking up Harbaugh in off season, almost going to the Super Bowl. Really, NFC Championship. That was a crazy game, but the Giants ended up winning. Regardless or not, they had it all. Went 13-3 overall. Great comeback. One of the comeback stories of the NFL. Some of the most craziest plays you ever see. You know, they probably have some of the best highlights in the post this year. But where does lead the 49ers now? I believe they're going to improve. They added what they needed the most, is more wide receivers. Randy Moss came out of retirement. He realized that this is the place to be at. They picked up AJ the draft, which I believe he's going to be the guy in the future for them that's really going to stand out for them. Yeah, even more than Crabtree. I really do see the 49ers improving even more, going 14-2 this next season. Jim Harbaugh, he's a good guy. He knows what he needs to do. Alex Smith is the man there to lead the 49ers offense. No problems there. Defense, what can I say about their defense? One of the best defenses in the league. Handle business, shut down offenses. I'm not saying they shut down offenses. They couldn't do nothing about it. And the only thing that was stopping them was their offense. I believe they fixed it this past off season. Like I said, I have them going 14-2. So let's go ahead and check out the quick hits for that. Alright guys, this is the end of the episode. Now if you guys want to check out all the articles, go to www.rockthebolt.com. Check it out. Check out the other articles. And you guys, everybody out there, this has been great. We're almost down to the last part. Next week should be the last part. You know, we covered almost all 32 teams. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a comment below. and hopefully we can comment back to you and, you know, get the good conversation going. And also, you also leave comments on the articles on the website as well. Thank all the people who wrote the articles, all the team, RockTheBolt Nation. This is your boy Tank. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.